And this is what I had from this afternoon when I did the 50-cent noodle. I said I've got all these $1 to go through tonight. So that's what I'll be doing. Trying anyway. I don't know if I'll get through all of them. But there's $340, 17 rolls. So quite a few. But who knows what's in there. That's the beauty about it. That's what keeps me looking at it. You just don't know what the mint has spat out for us. Now, that one will do, straight off the mark. So we'll get right into it. See the shiny ones, there's one, probably 26. Oh no, we got another magpie. Very nice. 2022 GACH 3. Great Australia Coin Hunt. Australia Post, A to Z. And the colour coin, the special coin that year is the X, the crux. And it's a blue colour. Different design to the X coin that they put into the tubes, the standard. I ended up having, I don't know, I think I had 15 of them in the end that I got. And I've got one left, that's it, my one, in the tube. They're all sold. So these ones, we got rotates on these, 99. Always, all the ones I've had 30 degrees out, about there. Let me just clean my horrible nail there. Didn't do me grooming before coming on. And anyway, so you can get cuds in here as well, and you can get some on the flames itself. Bit of bad. I think the chromium's probably played up on it more than a cud, but the actual cud is in that flame there. But look for them for being rotated. And there's a small and large head for these. Good luck finding it. Don't worry about the IRB, they stay the same. It's the distance between the top of the lettering to the inner rim. And you want to look for the small and large head. They'll all be the same. They'll all be IRB, all space, same as the 10 cents and the $2. It's the distance from the legend to the inner rim. I haven't seen one yet. They might not exist. Got a 50 cents of the 2005 today with the cut on the bugler's hat, and I got a 50, and I got $1 last week, 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, with the cut on the hat of the dancing man. So that's like a little set of the 2005. You can get the cut hat on the bugler, on the dancing man, and you can also get it on the tallest captain or whatever on the 2005 50 cents, the tallest one, tallest guy that's in the middle. I've had one, I've got one with him on his hat. So there's two on that 50 cents, so the hat cuts, and one on the dollar. So get 3 in the set. I like this coin, it's a bit dirty. The Pinnacle's over in WA. The old forest that was there, it's now petrified. It's pretty good. That's a bit dirty, but anyway. Keep it to go with the magpie, MP. That's funny. Yeah, both GACH 3. Yeah, I'll see what I'll do with these $1, how many I'll get through. This one, you get the cuds just here. I'm keeping them so I can put together the 3 reverse dies that I'm pretty sure is out there. It's just the ones are different, so 3 different ones. But I've been putting a few together again, and I'll see if if I'm lucky enough to have all 3. There's the 2001 there. If I'm lucky enough to have all 3, to be able to show you the 3 that I reckon's on there. Looking for the large head on this, all spaced, rotated, and it's got a reverse dyed variety. There's a thin and thick numbers. This one looks nice and shiny. So I've still got all the 5 cents and the 10 cents that I got this morning. When did I get them this morning? Yesterday. I've lost track. So I will get around to doing them, but just the 5 cents is $18 worth. I see them this morning. And there's 360 coins just in there. You can go through them sort of quickish, not overly quick. 5 cents probably take. Yeah, they take the longest for sure, the 5 cents. Three, get a cut in the waves, dinghy in the waves. No. Oh, look at that. How good's that? That's the Wiggles 2021. Excellent. Not intended for circulation, this one. So Woolworths brought out a 6-pack, 4 $2 coins with the 4 Wiggles characters. And they brought out 2 $1 coins. The 4 $2 went in circulation, but the $1 coins were in the pack with the 4. And that's the only place you could get them. And they had the big red car with the new crew and the big red car with the old crew. So yeah, that's a good score. It's the first one I've noodled anyway. I had tons of them. I bought 20, I think it was 20 sets, 20 of those packs. No, 16 of those packs I bought. Yeah, they're all gone. No, I kept one. One or 2 I kept for myself, that's it. 99. I'm not even going to start on the large and small heads on them. It's a headache enough with the $2 coins. Trying to work them out, and I haven't seen them on, nothing's jumped out at me on those 99, so I don't know, I haven't seen the pictures, don't know if they exist. They might be just saying it because the 10 cents has got a large head and the $2 got a large head, but it doesn't mean the $1 got one as well, but some people think that way. There you go, S, that's the 2019 the mint release for this one, and that was the Great Australia Coin Discovery. And the post office released, my throat's all, hold on a sec. Let's see if that, excuse me, see if that fixes it up. Damn. The post office released the first Great Australia Coin Hunt in 2019. After this one was released, so you get an AUS, and they got a privy mark there and a privy mark there. That 35 is a privy mark, but that's the privy marks how they state them officially done, and that's raised square with an incused letter. That's a privy mark. So 1.5 million AUS, very good. That's a nice nick. Here's that one. But that Wiggles one, that's a good score. So that's about $6-7 for that one. Oh yeah, easy. Yeah, I think ice cream and that don't help before you know, you get a bit of a claggy throat. Let's get that a bit better. So where's that? Oop. That. That's all. 2019 JC low mint. It's a little bit fingerprinted, but put it there. They're 2.1 million or 2.3 million. So low mint. Years to come, 10 years, 20 years, they'll be, you know, down the track, couple of decades. If you put them away, they're definitely going to be worth some money. I think they're selling now, but you know, more than face value. Something top condition. But they'll, all these low mints, you know, 10, 20 years, say 20 years anyway. And it sounds a long time, but it's not. When you put coins away, and you might start a different hobby up and just forget about them and not even get back to them, and suddenly you get back to them and you've got all these coins that you forgot about that you put away. That's a lamination floor. Split right through. So you can see there, all lifted up and splitting. That's so all the impurities that are in the metal. Why isn't it focusing in? Maybe this camera doesn't like getting focused in now. Anyway, but yeah, all the impurities in there, all the dirt, and that just breaks down and goes, evaporates, and the metal's got nothing to hold on to. There's just fresh air under there, so it just breaks. It's not a die crack, it's the metal's peeling from the metal floor. There's bad impurities in there when they mixed it up. So it's not a rotate, and that's definitely a large head. Look, it's right on the rim, right on it. So I did have a look, you know, and there's a couple that I thought look a little bit further away. So, you know, I'm sort of 50-50 on whether they are around or not. I sort of have a feeling they are from what I saw, but I need to get more together, and you know, I'll leave it for somebody else to find them all and put them together and tell us all about it. But there's a possibility there that there is a small head. So it'll end up, if there is, it'll end up like the $2, where the small head is the harder to find than the large head. They made more varieties than they did standard. And it seems to me that I've got, I don't know, 20 or 21 rotate 19s, and every one of them is the large head. Every one of them is right on the rim, in a rim. So yes, out of all that, I would have expected to have at least one, but I did see one that, you know, just a little bit difference. Like even that one could be a little bit different to this one. But if they're like the $2 and they're just 0.1 of a mil difference, then that would be the small head and that would be the large head, because there's actually distance there. They're nearly touching, that U's nearly touching. So I'm bringing it up here a bit closer. It's just, I mean, it looks like it. And that's what I had with the other one. They're just so close, it's just so hard to call. It could be just off a bit. It's really hard to call when they're that tight as to whether it's that is the small head, because, you know, that's right on touching. It's because this is worn, it's so hard. but that's what you're looking for. So that's possibly, you know, it's possibly a small head, this one, or this one. No, that one. That's possibly a small head, because that's right up on there, and that's not. But that's the difference with the $2 one. You know, large head is 0.3, 0.2 from the edge. The small head's 0.3. Seems like this is 0.1 from the edge for the large, and 0.2 from the edge for the small. But you know, if it is, that's a small head. That's what you're looking for, the difference. I can't be bothered, and they're just yeah. So it looks like it could be there, but that's because that difference. So that one looks like the smaller head as well, with that distance. So that's two small heads, but that would be the small head, and the IRB just stays the same, all spaced. But that I'm pretty sure, you know, I've said, I probably might have answered my own thing on that they do exist, because that is further away. It's definitely further away from the rim. Well, it definitely is, isn't it? That's right up on it, and that's not. So yeah, so that probably is. That's probably two small heads I've got there, and that's what you're looking at. That absolute minor difference. So these two. Anyway, I'll keep them and check that a bit further, I think. Yeah, interesting, eh? Oh, dinosaur, I need the chicken one. No, it's not, I need the long neck one. So the post office brought them out, and the mint. Well, the mint brought them out, post office has got them. I'm not sure who did bring them out. Post office had all three of them. You get the 4 set, like this, no privy marks, no nothing. 4 set, which were $12, 4 set with C mint mark, and then the BS and M privy. They were 20. I got that one, and then you could get the proof set of those 4, and they were 120. I think they were. Yeah. Anyway, I need the long neck one for another set. I got 25 of them 2 weeks ago from my little bank, which is where I got all these. In the same amount of money, I think it was, or 480 I might have had. I got 25 dinosaurs, made 4 sets, made another 3 sets up with what I had, and I've since made another 2 sets after that from what I found. The glue. Alright, another one. GACH number 2, Australiacoinnoodlingvideos number 2, 2021. E for emu. Same thing, A to Z. Colour coin that year was the G for Great Barrier Reef, which looked pretty good. D for Dingo, 21. We go match with the emu. DE. Let's get a bit closer here. For that large head. Whoever find that large head, I'll tell you, you'd be laughing. because that's, I don't know if they exist on that one. They exist on other 2001s, Army, Navy, Air Force. Some do, some don't. Yeah, but I haven't seen one of them on the Federation. They're supposed to have a large head, all spaced IRB on there. It's got the reverse die difference, which is the thick and thin 2001, 1901, 2001 on the back. But the front's supposed to have a large head, and I have found them on the Navy coins, but I haven't found one on the 2001 Federation Circulating, and they're not on the 2001 Volunteers. They're not on that one. But it's supposed to be on this one, on those ones. Never found one, never seen one, never known one to be for sale. So I sold 2 Navy ones with a large head, all spaced IRB, that I found that circulate from Willie's Milk Barn. In actual fact, I got them. Yeah, but not the Federation. This one, supposed to be. Supposed to have a large head. So, never found one. Yeah, I don't need any more. I think if I look at it really hard, I'm going to find that there probably is a small head on that 99. Because I can definitely see that some of them are right up on there and some are back. Well, that would be the large head. I'm going to have to have a look, but I'm not. Anyway, I'll have a look. There's a scratch down there. Yeah, this one doesn't have a large head. It just comes with the, I'm not sure if these are high spaced IRB or all joined. Looks like all joined. So they're all joined IRB on them. That's all they come out with. But look for cuds on those dots. You can get cuds on them. A lot of them in here. I should be getting to rotate soon. At 250, 300 of these through your hand for a rotate. And I'll have to be getting close to that. That's the thin numbers on that one. But no large head. Saying that, I'm just going to check that. No, it's all joined. 2005, that's a mule. So if you want to find a mule, I just found a mule. 2005 should have been Dancing Man all year, but somebody grabbed the 2006 Mobberoos out of the vault and they put it in there, so they minted 5.7 million of them. But that's a mule, just like the 2000. It's a mule. But they minted quite a few, so there wasn't any hysteria, they said, getting large prices. So if you want a mule, 2005 Mobberoos, Just try and find one in top nick. So it's always the game, is to find the best you can. If you're lucky enough, find the best. Oh, for Opera House, very nice. That was in my top 10 for 2021. So top nick too. Another GACH too. Might do another, how long have I been on? Yeah, I'll do a quick one tonight. I'll do another one after this, and then I'll leave the rest for in the morning and do some for brekkie. That's what the 2005 should have been all year, is that one. Christine, Taz, how you going? So, yeah, it'd be good to find that large head. Try to zap through these pretty quick. I'm going to do one more roll and I'll do the rest tomorrow. 38. I don't know who you're telling, Christine. There's no one here to hit the friggin' like button. Anyway, the likes I don't care about. It's watching it is the thing. Another one, 2.1 mil. I got one there. I'm not fussed. I'll chuck that one into. I've got a few of them. These are pretty dirty, isn't that cool? Come on, the rotate. No, come on, the large head. No. Not worried about the thick and thin. But them. Alright, what have I got there? Yeah. Oh, that's what I do. Oh yeah, that's right. One more. This one. And that's it. I'm doing, get it out of the way quick. See what was there. And I said I can do the rest in the morning for some brekkie. B for echidna. 22. That's another. Got a couple there at the moment. 2000. Where's the mule? So we're getting a fair few of the 21 and 22s. M for Milo. Haven't had Milo for ages. Been a while. Well, there goes. Well, what's that? That's my second mule, 2005. And that's the dollar muled up with the dollar, whereas the 2000s, the 10-cent muled with the dollar. Gotta get large. Yeah, it's 20 million, I think. Was it 20 mil? Of the 2005 mules, you mean? 5.8, 5.7, 5.8 million of them. And 32 of the Dancing Man. So 32 mil Dancing Man, and the mule 5.8 million. So it's nearly 5.8. I just round them off. I don't get down nitty gritty because it doesn't matter. Somebody counted them all up. They probably got them wrong anyway. Yeah. But find them in good condition. That's the thing. The 2005. I've only found like a couple that in like that condition. They're mostly in the mid-range. Oh yeah, I haven't been reading them. I just saw that come up from Coin Ninja. How you going, Daz, Christine, Steve? Yeah. So I've got to do your badges that you gave me, Christine. Oh look, another 22 GACH. If anyone's looking for the I on this, the I, J, there it is there. That's the I, and that is the J. J, because there's no I on this. It's the only coin. Every coin has a letter. And this one didn't, but it's here. That's why they've broken that chain. I, J. Yeah. So another one. A few there. Not that I'm collecting them because I've had rolls and rolls of them, all uncirculated. I took them all back except for one roll and a couple of knickknacks. But otherwise they've all gone back. And if you're putting them back uncirculated, like me, I'm just taking them out to show you guys. For me, collecting them, well, I've been an idiot that I put the uncirculated ones in, and I'm now collecting circulated ones, which I'm not. I'm just showing you them. What's possible for anybody that is just starting to collect or wants to find them or has been looking for them, give you some idea of what's out there. Amazing, I haven't found one rotate. I've had like 6 or 7 of these. Now that would be the large head, the small head as well. So yeah, 0.1 for the large head, 0.2 of a mil for the small head. Extremely close. Pretty sure that they do exist, that I've found it there. The other ones that I've put aside. That there is a small head and a large head and a $99, and the difference is even worse than the $2. Absolutely minute difference. And something will drive you nuts over checking them all the time to see which one is which, but definitely I know. Yeah. So I got a lamination for $99 there. But if we have a look. So a large head. Let me see if I can get a better angle. This is what I've just picked up now by studying and having a look at them. Let me see. So that T, maybe I don't hold 3. I think 2 of them were the same, but they're so worn. Yeah, so see this one here, that distance off the T and the S, and this one, I hate going through all these because they're so touchy in the size. Maybe that's not that one. Maybe, I think this one is the small. That's the large, it's right on it. So you can see it's right on it. And this one is off, see? See that difference? that minute difference will be what you're looking for on these. So that's right on. It's just, that's got a gap. See that? And the IRBs will not change. They'll stay all spaced, just like the 10 cent and the $2. But this is what you're looking for on here, is that small and large, and that's the difference. It's just an absolute minute difference. This is right on it, and that's just off. There you go. They exist. And I won't be collecting them, because bugger that. But there you go. They do exist, excuse me. It's definitely clearly a different size, not just, hey, hang on, which one? I threw out the error one. Because they're minted, they're correctly minted all the way around, so there's no offsets on it. So definitely that's what you're looking for. So this is the large head, and you can see straight away, just like the 10 cent, you can immediately see it's touching, it's right there. That other one is just off. This is 0.1, that's 0.2, the small head. That's what you're looking for. But I'd have to say that, yeah, that looks, it was pretty clear cut there, and I saw a few of them. So that's the small head 99. Yeah, good luck. Yeah, if you got them uncirculated, you shouldn't have any problems seeing that gap. But you need it to be minted perfect to be able to compare them as well. Well, if you hang on, I better look over at the comments here. Are you using full stops? Steve, don't use full stops. See the full stop after the fist? That makes it a link. Anything that's a full, I've been telling everyone for months, years, don't use full stops because it becomes a link. And any links get held up. Yeah, well, there you go, Coin Ninja. I've just shown you. And that was me for probably the first time having a look at them, just to make sure that, you know, they're there. I've known about it, I've just never checked them because it's a hassle with the $2. The 10 cents, no problems. Anyway, so there you go. Found and confirmed right there. But that's, I had a couple that I compared. Let me have a drink. And yeah, it's just that absolute minute difference. The $2 is exactly the same. The 10 cents. No problems, you can tell that. And I think the 5 cents is the IRB, maybe. I don't know. Might not have one. But a lot of things that you varieties and a lot of things you're looking for could be that minute difference. That's why you got to get down and dirty, and you got to know what you're looking at, and then making sure that if you're going to call it, that you know you've got the evidence there in your corner, not because of frustration. You say yeah it is, but you know, because that just causes confusion for people. But yes, get right in nitty gritty like these ones with the 3 different ones on there. I'm collecting them all to show everybody. I think I showed them last year, but I took them all back to the bank. So there's 3 reverses on them. It's only the ones that are different. But anyway, but yeah, look, I've got a Wiggles, Noodle the Wiggles. So that was all right. And I'm mostly all GACH coins. Dinosaur. That Wiggles was the one. 1A from the AUS. 99 lamination floor. Yeah, but it's mainly, I'm looking at them all here. They're mainly all the GACH 21, 22s. Still love to find that large head. And a rotate would be nice. I was going to stop there. I'm not putting more in. If I zap through, I might. It's hard to leave coins when they're sitting there, and you know there could be, well, there could be a mule in there, or a rotate, or blockage, a proper real double struck coin, something. Some real nasty die clash or something. Be alright. Who knows? Or a uni-faced coin. That would be good. 19. I wish it was rotated. 97. The other day, turned one over, whoever was watching, and it was the small head. Oh look, there's the die crack. So you got the, there's the second one now. I think Gary McEwen told me about these. So there it is there. Nice big one too, nice big chunk out of the die. And joined up the wing there. So check them, it sort of matches that side. But always check any designs where it's close to the edges, because weak spots. Oh, that's alright, that's the second one of them. With the wing cud. Just look at that. Brian, how you going? Hello to anybody, Steve, anyone that I've missed saying hello to, because it's hard anyway. I'm not even looking at the screen, it's to my left. And I mean, I physically got to stop and turn around and look at it. And unless then it comes up on my screen on my camera, which now and then, that stupid thing pops up something. Doesn't do it all the time. And I might catch one now and then that it pops up. I don't know why it doesn't show it all the time on there. But some come up and some don't. On my actual screen, camera that I'm looking at on the screen. But the screen is that way, and it's the computer screen. And I've got to stop and look over there to be, I can't do this and that. If it was right in front of me, yeah, I could do it right in front. 2015, 1.4 mil, I keep finding them, the lowest minted of the 5. Yeah, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 22 mil, 1.4 mil, 2.1 for the 16, 1.7 for the 17, and 2 mil for the 18. I've got 2014s. There's 22 mil of them the first year. So they're good to find, but again, top nick would be good. Well, that's what you want to do. Find them, then keep upgrading. Nothing in that. Oh, my little pot, I'm like a leprechaun here. I got my pot full of gold. And here's the opening. Oh, there's Gary. How you going, bro? Just talking about you. Your ears must have been ringing. Can't remember what it was now. I've been waffling. Anyway, yeah. I like that one. Nice. 2022. Too bad she's got to be gouged. Look, she's crying, man. That's a gouge, isn't it? Looks like it's deliberate from the eye. Anyway, nice. I like the camel bat in the back. The background of that's really good. Yeah. Be like if it was a mobberoos, but no. Let's see that one. Come on, where's me rotate? That's horrible anyway. Where's my large head? Oh look, a 93. But no cut. Nice condition too. Not sure, could be a proof, could be not intended for circulation. I'll just check. Yeah. So it's still got all its nice gold on the background and that on there. The field's missing, but I'd say that that's a mint set coin. It's a specimen, but it doesn't mean shit for being a specimen, eh? The coins in the mint sets, they call them specimen coins because they pick out the best one out of the hopper and they check it. It's got the minimal marks and they put that into your mint set. That's the special treatment that gets. Just gets picked out. And I'd say that that's probably uncirculated, not a proof. There's no frosting left over here. So got to make sure you don't confuse your mint set coins to proof coins. I'd say that's a mint set, not proof. It's all nice and shiny. It's just been nicely struck, usually from the first strikes. Somebody's kept it in their mint set. It's toned up a little bit, kept all its background sheen. Then they've used it. The high bits are gone, but it's kept that background on there. So it hasn't been in there too long. But you definitely got to know the difference between finding your proof coins that have been put into circulation and your mint set coins that have gone into circulation. You'll see the difference with the frosting on the high points. Oh yeah, that's right. I've been telling everyone for years, best place to go and get your coins is down your local shop, like I've got with Willie's Milk Bar, and set up something with them to hold on, let me just see. I'm so far behind here, it's not funny. That's better. Yeah, it's the best diversity. I mean, the bank is too. I mean, technically it shouldn't be any difference, but I do find that you got a better chance at the shops of money coming from all directions, from anywhere. Yeah, definitely shops are good if you can get on with a good shopkeeper and do what I do. Take their coins, give them the cash, you check them, take them back to the bank. That saves them a trip to the bank. And getting there and finding the machine doesn't work and they've got to go find another bank. So they can be mucking around sometimes, it's not straightforward. Putting them back to the bank, you know. So yeah, but that's what I've advocated for years, is to try and get a few shops under your wing and see how you go with what you find. I mean, within 3 weeks of Willie's Milk Bar, I had 2 coronations. Not anymore, because everyone's probably lives around there and himself check the $2 coins now, so I don't get any. But I'll just check that. No, big gouge. Yeah, so but anyway, good on him. But I did have quite a lot of good colour coming from him at the start. And he's watched my videos, obviously, called on, checked them. Or the people that go there, that live around the area, are checking their $2 coins and not taking any colours back. I did get a couple the other day, but they're normal fodder, you know, woolies, and woolies. So yes, I've done small amounts. I did at $2. Last year I did nearly nothing but twos. I just sconned it there for a while. I did like, I think I ended up with 150 or 60,000 $2 coins I went through in that 12 months. And yeah, it got, you know, a bit. Only one coronation. The others were from Willie's Milk Bar. Only one coronation. And yeah, it just ends up being, you know, 95% woolies, and if you're lucky you're getting something from the mint. And the personal thing is I'm over the woolies ones. That's why I'm not wasting my time. I got that 350, got 7 or 6 coins. I mean, it was to me it was a waste of time getting them, but there was no dollars in the machine. Otherwise I would have got dollars. When I went back there later they had the machine filled. But I got the ambulance coin out of it, so 1 coin out of 175 coins. So, you know, the average was 125 to 1 coin, $125 to 1 commemorative. And that was 175, you know. You can count the woolies ones in there, but I just take the fact if they didn't release them, you just see what you're getting from the mint. You know, the ones that you're filling up your mint commemorative $2 folders. Well, yeah, so that's a small head. You can tell now straight away. It's got that 0.3 of a gap. So that's a small head. So I'll pick these up straight away now. I know what that fixed rate is for the distance. So it's a small head. Not rotated either. Yeah, anyway, but oh, another mangy. That's 2. That one's in bit of nick. But like I said, these could be all. If they were going around and around coming back the same place, I don't know how many thousands of dollars worth of those I put back into the bank, all uncirculated, to get those 15 blue ones. Yeah, well, you need 15 boxes of 10 with 260 coins in each one. So, you know, you're talking over 3,000 coins anyway. Oh, one to go. Well, I wasn't going to do them all, but it's hard to not. Oh, they're all going to spill. It's hard not to check them when they're sitting there, because, you know, I won't be able to sleep tonight if I didn't check them. I saw so. Well, everything's going to be easier when you're looking in the year they're released. Yeah, so yeah. I'm just reading here. Dollar changeover. Yeah, I wish I could. I haven't seen any changeovers. Rotates, mule. You know, not asking much. Tassie's going to the cut. Yeah, but what's he finding? Is he finding, like, I haven't been to watch. But if it's anything from Woolies, for me, I'm discounting them straight out, because they're just common fodder. Look at that right on top. Wouldn't it be nice if it was a mule? But yeah, if it's Woolly stuff, for me, I wouldn't count it. It's how's he been going with what's released from the mint? and which ones. I'll have to go. I'll have to have a look. I haven't had a look. I've been doing my own, busy, and sometimes you can't watch everybody's. I haven't even got over the poor man's guy. I haven't got. I think I've got the Georgies. Sims. I haven't got the. I haven't been getting anybody. I've been flat out with this eBay and now Facebook. So yes, it's pretty hard. And A to go with the. I think I had the U. AU, wherever it disappeared to. Wouldn't be surprised if I accidentally. No, I didn't. There it is. Oh, S. So AS. So yep. 35 years of the $1 coin. So there's three of them, AUS, 1.5 mil. Yeah, anyway, but yeah, I don't count. That's right, Steve. You know, I could go and get tons. I did look all my videos last year. Look how much $2 coins I did. I said I did 150,000. I was doing sometimes 3,000-4,000 a day. If you go and have a look at my videos and see what colour, how much colour I was getting out of there. And I was absolutely hammering it last year, right through, with the twos, and well, the common fodder was Woolies, because if you watch those videos, you'll hear me say right through that look at what we got, and if I discount the fact that Woolies been doing $2 coins, you wouldn't even be searching them, because there's absolutely bugger all Canberra ones and bugger all Canberra ones that are worth the money, the low mints. You know, that's not bad, mate. So yeah, with the $2, I said well, this year I hardly done any, because to me they're just, well, near on waste of time. Near on waste of time. You just got to be real lucky if you get a roll and get a coronation in it. Like, not everyone does that every day. But for the time in and for what's there, and the fact is, selling them. Anyway, look, I know what to collect, what's going, what's selling, what's worth it. People that are collecting them because they're making sets and that, yep, fine. But on the side of things where you're looking for them and you're looking for those ones that are exceptional, stand out, they're few and far between. Really few and far between. Like all of these, they're probably going to go back in. I've just got them out to show you. You know, I'm seriously trying to show you what shouldn't be in there, and hopefully I'll find like that one. And I've got more interest in these, finding these, than them. Well, there's 26 of each, 26 of them to find in 3 years in a row. I mean, look how many $1 coins that there is. 78 leaded coins to get just from the post office, you know. Anyway, so yeah, look, I've done them all. Be all right if you're getting Canberra stuff all the time, but I've just not, like I said, I wouldn't have got those $2 this morning. I've got to be in the mood and feel lucky to grab $2 coins, because I've been through it last year, once bitten, twice shy. I wasted so much time in that, and the effort just wasn't there for the time I put in for what I got. No. So I'd rather check 5 cents than $2. A lot more than the 5 cents to get that you can actually sell. Everyone's got those $2 colour coins, nearly all of them, but just the poppy and the. And I haven't mentioned the poppy in looking for any, because that's nearly Buckley's hopes. Anyways, that's what I got out of 350 40 bucks. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. 10%, 340. That's 34. 5%, 17. Right in there again. 5%. That's what you can expect to find every time, 3 to 5% on average. And anybody watching, I'm spot on every time. Yeah, you know, I've got my ones from what I've sold through eBay, what I've found over the last 25 years, what I've tried to sell, what people have got interest in and all that, and you'd be very surprised as to the actual lack of coins people do want to buy. They're just finding them themselves. They're just dropping right off. And on the point of view of trying to do a turnover and live off it, because that's my job, I haven't got a job, I do that, and this. Yeah, they're not doing very good for me. This one, yeah, that's $6, $7 coin, that one. But no, 15, no, I want him because I've got sets going. That one, because it's a mint set. The AUS, because it's privy marks, anything privy mark, counter stamp, mint mark, I'd be keeping them all. And down the track, 10, 15 years, you'll be real happy that you did. Because mint marks, counter stamps, and privy marks, the ones that always sell the most. Look at anything that's got a mint mark and the same that doesn't, you'll see. Look at something's got a privy mark and the same that doesn't, you'll see. They're worth them the most money. So that's got a lamination floor on it with the 99, and I think it's the small head too, wasn't it? Or was it the larger? I can't remember now. So reality would be those 6. And now that the only 2 money coins would be those 2. The 97 with that cut on there, because I'm sure there'd be interest from people with that because of the coin that it is, not because it's just the cut on there, but that one. And the wiggles. And so I'm just showing, if you sold coins, you know, you can sell all the coins. You might get it, you might make 5 cents, you might actually lose money. But coins that you can actually make a little profit on, that's it. Everything there is, you know, lamination floor, I've got them there, you know, you can pretty much find them. I'd keep it and I'd try it, but I've tried them before and I've had them on for a year, 2 years, they don't sell. So yes, oh, my back. No, I haven't found the alien ears, no. Or the bug head. No, I haven't found one, no. But I haven't done a ton of 5 senses. I used to, it depends on it because they really hurt your fingers turning them over. That's the main put off is the turning over with them. But there's quite a number. There's like 10 or 15 coins in the 5 cent pieces that are worth finding. Easy. Especially if you find the large and small echidnas that are on in the 85s there, and the 72 low sitting echidna, not small because they're both the same size. One's just sitting high and the other sitting low. But all the other, that's the only one that's high and low echidna that we have. Every other echidna is a small and large echidna. Complete difference. So Christine's Noodle, $1,000 of thousands and no AUS. And there's me and I've got them there. But look, they're privy marks. I can't say enough. Privy marks, counter stamps, mint marks. If you're not keeping them, well, you know, and if you're thinking short term, well, no, it's long term. You know, 10, 15, the longer the better. 30 years, 40 years. I don't know how old you all are out there. I've got a lot of older people, I know that. But I've got a lot of subscribers there, so I don't know. But, you know, you need to hold them for a while. You can get in there now and fight with them all on eBay and stuff, and yeah, and by the time they take their money and you put it on for the price, and you go there and post it, and you're finding it, and your labour and whatever, I mean, you 10 cents, 50 cents profit is what you're looking at. Total waste of time. And so I don't do them. I've been there, I've done all that. It gets down to desperation. And you need to put on like 100 of them, and hopefully if you sell all of them, you might make $100. But I'd rather find one coin, or a few, you know, the better coins, and just have to sell the one, rather than all them individual. Also, you know, yeah. But it's hard yakka on there and working it all out, and there's definitely tons of competition out there, and there's definitely tons of these, you know, to find. There's quite a number to find of all of them, but there's the ones that's not intended for circulation, of course. But that's what you're looking for, something nice, something worth, you know, worth money. That would be the most expensive coin in there. That one, out of all of them, that's the most expensive coin. That's a $6, $7 coin. These things here, that's face value. You can buy them brand new for $3 from the mint, uncirculated, $3 each, and they'll probably drop them down to $2 like they did last year. So they're not worth anything. The cut error, well, you know, maybe the same price. That's why I pulled them out. You know, $5, $5. This one here is from a mint set. It's got all that shine at the back. It's not a proof. Well, you know, it's just a nice circulated mint set coin, but it's still an uncirculated coin in the production of it, the same as the ones that went into circulation. It's not a proof. So I can't even sell them as a proof that I've got. So that's not worth anything. I've got a proof of them. I couldn't sell that for $4. So that's worth nothing. The AUS, you can buy them in sets in $9 uncirculated. I mean, you know, again, it's long term for them. But these two probably sell. This one I know will. This one, yeah, possibly. So that's, you know, if you're looking for that for money and that, building up your collection for cash, these things are just collectibles because you have a set of them. That's all. They're not doing anything. The first year, 2019s, they're selling for underpriced, I think, for them. So they haven't gone anywhere. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I don't know when they'll get rid of the 5 cents. They keep talking about it, but I don't know. Well, yeah, if we go cashless, you know, we're never going to go. Whoever thinks we're going to go cashless is just dreaming. You have to look at the logistics on what people are saying when they say cashless. It's impossible. It's no chance. Absolute frog, no chance. Frogs flying fat backside. So we won't go cashless. But if we did, every coin would be worth everything. Notes, coins, tokens, mate. And if we went cashless, we'll end up going back to doing tokens and doing trading. You know, that's what will end up happening. And Australia won't want that. They went through that in 1797, and then the rum rebellion, all because of barter, the barter system. If we go cashless, we'll just end up in the barter system. We'll be trading these. That's a barter system. Oh yeah, I want that. Because no money, no, you know, or whatever. It's all airless cash, of course, but I don't think so. Yeah. No, I wouldn't worry, mate. It's never going to happen. People have to think outside the circle. How many people in the world do you think are illiterate? How many people in the world do you think do not have internet, do not know how to use a phone? Do you know how many people? You've got to be kidding me. We could never go cashless because it can't be done. Everybody's not educated enough to use it. And we don't have the facilities for them to use it. So, you know, tell the guy in the middle of Mongolia that he's got to get on the internet and pay for everything, no cash down there. I don't think so. Not a chance. But if it went cashless, we'll go back to the barter system. I'll guarantee it. I'll be going bartering people for things, and that means that the government's not getting any taxes coming in. And that's exactly what happened with the proclamation coins and that. There was a barter system here, and they had to get rid of it with the tokens. We'll just end up doing the same. I mint my tokens, house coin, find tokens, and say, you know, use that as cash to buy stuff off other people. They won't want that. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yep. If anybody's been following that economics, I'm not going to talk about nothing. I followed it from day dot back in 2006. That's when I got affected from the collapse that we had, but I felt that on eBay 6 months before that even happened in America, and then flow on. I went from 100% to bang, you know, down to like $7 a week from $800, like bang, immediately. And ever since then, and all the economics, every day I've read everything, gone through, and it's not just now, it's from 2007 onwards, the RBA hasn't got anything right, nothing. It stems back further. It goes right back to 2007 that all this is happening and all this shit's happening now. They buggered up back then. I wouldn't have done it anywhere like the both of them have done, because Stephen's nicked off because he's stuffed up, and then there's other guys coming. Anyway, I'm not doing, that's it. I'm going to go. So that was all right. What did I get? 4, 8, 12, 16, 18, is that what I said? Yeah. So yeah, 5%, yeah. So that's good. That's at the higher end of the goodness of finding them. But yeah, look, if you're looking for them all, and that's why I dug them out. I'm showing you what you can get, what you can do, whatever you want to do. If you noodle these, whatever you're doing with them. But for me, out of all of that, they're the ones I see the dollar signs that would be immediate, and then the privy marks, later date, 15s, later dates. You can get full sets of these for, you know, $12, 15 top neck. The competition is just not there if you're looking at that. But if you collect them for yourself, you'll get everything you want. Just go and get the coins and look through them. In the dollars, in the $2, and then, well, you know, different story. You won't get what you want, let's face it, all the time in the $2. You'll be frustrated. You'll probably, like I did this year, I stopped bloody looking. I didn't get any, if you guys noticed. I stayed right away from them. I stuck to dollars, 50 cents, 5 cents. That's the money ones, you get the most. And then 10 cents has got a heap, and 20 cents. Now, they're all good. And yeah, anyway, each to his own, whatever you're looking for, whatever you need, and they're all out there to some extent, but the colours, no, and other stuff, there's some just not. You know, you've really got to put the effort in, and you've got to have the money to go and get it, and put it back in, and then get some more, and back in. We're talking day, you know, and well, the $2, my little pot's collapsing. The $2, like I said, for the whole year, 140,000 of $2 coins checked, not including Willie's milk bar coins, only got one coronation. And out of Willie's, in the first $1,500, I got 2. So you know, don't get your hopes up high. That's what I'm teaching you here. Don't get your hopes up high. It's hard to get stuff. But if you like doing it, yeah, just keep plodding along, and like me, 25 years later, and still doing it, and yeah, and you just don't know what's going to be in there. So pretty good. All right, I'm gonna go. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Julie's here. Yeah. Oh, Georgie, you're there. I'm just looking over now. Yeah. So yeah. Yeah, the board's looking good. Yeah. Took me. I mean, it looks rough, but it did take a bit to do. I had to draw all that. Oh man, it's a bit of a muck around. So that's probably taken me the last week of doing it. And then I printed out the stuff instead of drawing it on me because I thought, oh, I'll print it out. That's why they look a bit uneven. It was a bit rough, but it looks all right anyway. It does the job. It's a lot bigger than what the board was, so I thought it looks pretty good, yeah. Rough, but with style, as I said to Christine. Rough with style, with charisma. But yeah, it doesn't look too bad. But yeah, I've got to work out to get a game. I don't know when I'm going to do it. I don't know. It takes a bit to set up. Plus, I got things I got to do. I got to do the. I got to do the badges book of badges and put all Christine's badges in that she gave me. So I got to do that. And then today I went down and I suppose John don't mind. He's put it on the front. Too bad now, buddy. Anyway, so John sent me something from America. Feels like a couple of goodies in there. So I'm gathering that the Gratitude coin album is going to have some coins going into it. So that's the Gratitude coin album and the badges book of badges. I'll probably have to do them tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know if anyone's seen it, but that's the badge book. I did that on the front, and I made those badges too. Where are they? Which I made the badges. I made a badge, 3 of them anyway. We're going to give 2 away at some stage. So yeah, so if anyone's got badges, just send them in and I'll put them in here. And when the whole book's full, I'm going to give the whole badge book away to someone. One person will get this actual badge book with all the badges in it. And they'll get the whole lot. So you just got to send me a badge or 2 badges. No matter how many badges you send, there's only 1 entry. I'll show it better tomorrow anyway. So yeah, so that's badges book of badges. Send the badge in, and that, yeah, someone is going to get the whole album, and there's 120 slots in there. So so yeah, it's going to look pretty. It'd be pretty good when it's full. I'll tell you, some lucky person will get a real nice badge book, and well, the quicker it's filled up, the quicker it'll go. I've put tons in there already, and heaps of badges. Christine's given me heaps. Peter J's put a ton in there. Dave Browning put the first one in there. And Christine Brown, Peter, and me. There's only a couple of people put them in, but it's already got nearly 2 pages full. Anyway, so Gratitude coin album, that'll be tomorrow, because I'll guarantee that John sent me something beautiful. January the 18th, and I got it today, Thursday the 9th of February. Yeah, so that'll be good. I'll do them in the morning because I've done all these coins now, so that's why I'll get them out of the way. Show you the badges. Have a look, see what John sent me to go into my Gratitude coin album, the Mega Gratitude coin album, because it's twice as big as the last one. So it's number 2, Gratitude coin album number 2. Yeah, Geordie, yeah. But yeah, anybody sends in just only 1 badge, you have to send him. You send as many as you want. Well, if you send it, if you send an absolute ton to fill it straight away, I'm not going to put them in. You're only going to get a couple put in there. But yeah, as soon as it's full, somebody will get the whole thing. And my Gratitude coin album, well, when that's full, I've got a gold coin in there to give away so far. I've got a PNC in there, only number 126 of 300. The ballerina one, if you look it up, the ballerina PNC, the hardcover. It's got the 6, I think it's 6 or 8 stamps in there. Can only get them in that. Only 300 were made. They're numbered, and silver foiled ballerinas on the stamps. That's 2012. So they're over $100 anyway, just for that. So that's already, I've got those 2 to give away, and there's more people give me things to put into the Gratitude coin album. I'll add more stuff to it, and then when it gets completely full, I'll do draws for all the prizes I've put there. There's probably going to be a few. I've already started off with $200 worth of stuff. Just those 2 items. So yeah, but yeah, send in, and that coin album. That's open to the world. So is the album, the Badges, Book of Badges. They're both open to the whole world. But my other giveaways, I just do for Australia because it's too expensive. But they'll be a one-off. And well, if I'm depending on what the postage is, but I'm sure I'll get covered. But otherwise, I'll just run a Help Me Coffee run on YouTube to pay for the postage. But anyhow, that's later. I'm sure that's going to take quite a while to do yet, to fill them up. Yeah, it's a bit overexposed there. Anyway, that's life, isn't it? So, too far. I should have put it up a bit closer. But yeah, I like that one. The wheels. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Alright, I'm going to wiggle off, wiggle the bed. I don't know, I'm going to go and watch something. And yeah, so tomorrow will be the badge. Christine's badges will go in there, and I'll open up this from John Jacobs, and it's got a bit of weight in it. And see what he's sent me. He's been hanging out for it to arrive, and so have I, because he keeps been asking. He hasn't been on a little bit. I haven't seen him. Yeah, alright, seen you here. Yeah, it's nice, yeah. Yeah, it's nice. It's a little bit fingerprinted. But, yeah. I don't know if it passed through almost, and so it definitely get extremely fine anyway. Yeah, alright, ta-da, bye-bye, have a good night, and I'll catch anybody that wants to turn up in the morning, and I'll go through those couple of knickknacks, the coin book and the Gratitude coin album. And I've got to take all these back and get some more coins anyway. See what we get tomorrow. Alright, ta-da for now. Have a good night. Thanks for dropping in. Don't forget to hit that like button. Oh, well, yeah, it's watch them. You know, hit the like button. Yeah, that's all great. But watch the videos. That's the mainstay, is watching them. Alright, so yeah, good night. Have a good night, everyone, and I'll catch everybody tomorrow. Yeah, well, luckily, whatever I do is always, you know, you can watch it anytime you like. So even if you miss the lives, that's cool. Yeah, they're recorded, so you can watch them anytime. Alright, ta-da, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Night night.